Fans, this is Brady Laber from the Great Lakes Summer Collegiate League. We're here once again at the Xenia Athletes in Action Sports Complex. It's Grady's Field at Brown Stadium. Bo Solley, one of the many heroes here tonight for the Scouts in a big 14-3 Mercy Rule victory over the Grand Lake Mariners. Bo, just give me your thoughts on the big win here today.
Yeah, it was good to come out today, get some hits early, get some runs on the board. Honestly, all the credit goes to our pitcher, Owen Schimmel. I think they said in the interview or the post game today that 78 pitches, 6 shutout, 6 one-run innings. He got us off the field quick, allowed to get our batters back going, and honestly, it was really good to see that and get that going.
And you kind of talked to me before the game that was something you guys kind of needed because you were kind of trying to audition guys throughout the first few games, and now it's time to start establishing some roles. And Owen really did a good job doing that for you as a starter.
Yeah, and Owen did really well in our first game against the Copperheads. I think it was 2 scoreless innings, came in through tons of strikes. So it's always good to have that kind of presence on the mound and have Owen go out there and compete every pitch.
All right, talk about offensively, man. You guys put a lot of traffic out on the base pass. That's clearly by design. Not asking you to give away your game plan or what you really do, but talk about being a concerted effort to kind of speed the other team up and force them to make plays on defense.
Yeah, here we're always trying to get our leader on, speed up the guys on the base pass, force action, whether that be via walk, via hit, and then we've got a lot of speed on the base pass that allows us to steal and to be aggressive. So whenever there's pressure on the defense, it's always a good thing on offense.
Right. So talk about the fact that you returned here for a second season. You're one of 7 guys returning, and Caden Wu's here for a 3rd season. Talk about the culture you guys have built to where instead of using this as a stepping stone to get to another league, how you guys are returning and trying to make a statement here and possibly bring a championship back to the Xenia Scouts.
Yeah, it's really important that we have a lot of returners. Mr. Lustry's standing over here. Can't see him on screen, but to establish a culture with guys that have been here and done it. We know the grind of 6 games a week. So the culture that we want to establish is God first, and that really starts in our discipleship time up in the John Wooden Fieldhouse. That's where our culture comes from, I believe, and it's a God-centered, like-minded people coming together to play the game that we love out here. I think that's kind of the culture that we've established here.
Yeah, and that takes a different kind of kid, and talk about that. You personally, man, what drew you to this place personally other than what you just talked about?
Well, originally me coming here was strictly because of baseball, but the main reason I came back is because of the faith aspect of it. Grew up in a Christian household, but and I've continued to grow my faith, but I've never felt the presence of God and being able to grow spiritually quite like I have here. And it allows me to use my talents on the field and to learn and to grow more in Christ.
And then talk about other talents you have off the field. You can explain it to it more thoroughly, but I took it as you're doing an internship for the Athletes in Action, which is involved in marketing, which also kind of got you volunteer to be the social media coordinator for the team. And anytime a player can take ownership of that and buys into it and gets his teammates to buy into it, who's more entertaining than baseball players with time on their hands, man? Just kind of explain your mission that you'll be fulfilling through that too.
Yeah, so I accepted the social media marketing internship up with AIA, and they wanted to put a more emphasis on the Scouts.
Don't worry, it's not coming for you.
Put a more emphasis on the Scouts, and so we wanted to establish a social media presence that was engaging, that allowed people to see what we were doing and put it out in a way that people would come to games is our hope, and just kind of see keeping up with the Scouts. And that's something that we've tried to establish here with my internship at AIA.
Well, you guys are off to a good start on the field. You're off to a good start in social media, man. Just keep up the good work. Remember, it's a grind all the way through, man. Best of luck, and we'll see it on down the road.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Laber.